drug price negotiation provision is going to hurt their ability to invest in developing new drugs. Are you guys confident that this will not have that impact, and if not, why not?
So look, I mean, for a long time, pharma lobbyists has blocked efforts to let Medicare negotiate lower drug costs. And why is that, right? That is a question for them. Why would they block something that is actually going to help Americans, that is actually going to, and I had mentioned at the top, some of these drugs are decades old. And so, look, we're going to do our job. We're going to let the DOJ do their job. The president's going to continue. He's never going to stop in putting forward legislation or policies that's actually going to make sense for American families, make sense for our seniors, make sense for Americans who truly need health care. So that's just not going to stop. And we've talked about big pharma. We've talked about pharmaceutical gains. We've talked about the record profits that they're able to get, and they're doing it all on the backs of many of them on the backs of middle class families. And the president is saying, no, we need an economy that works for all, that leaves no one behind, that has equity at the center of it. And this is part of his plan.
Is there any risk, though, to their ability to innovate and to create these life-saving drugs?
I can't speak for them. I know that's what they're laying out. We believe that when it comes to drug prices, we believe that families and Americans should be able to not have to struggle, not have to go bankrupt to pay for a drug that they need, that's going to save their lives or save someone that they love. And so that's the focus that this president's going to have. What can we do to make we talk about giving families a little bit of breathing room, and that's what the president's going to focus on. All right, good.
Are you concerned that other drug companies might now follow Merck's lead and file suit?
So look, I can't speak for other drug companies. I'm not going to speak for them here. What I can speak to is what the president's going to continue to do, and that is make sure that we deliver for American families, make sure that we lower cost. That has been something that we have said, the president says for some time when it comes to his economic policy. The number one component of that is how do we continue to lower costs for Americans.